Hey guys, this is Cholera bringing you set 3 of Lecaf Oz versus KTF. This is the 2v2 matchup, and we have none other than Reach and Yellow playing for KTF. This is my favorite version of the KTF team. Of course, as those of you who've been watching my commentaries would know, I like to call them the pimpest team in all of Pro League. They're like Zach and AC Slater from Saved by the Bell. They're just so cool, and they have so many female fans. Added between them, they probably have more female fans than I don't know, entire teams have otherwise in StarCraft. They're just so popular. And by the way, that is the girls screaming are for them. I am casting this game first in the series. I will be casting other games, games 4 and 5. Or if there is a 5, games 4 at least will be played because this series is tied 1-1. Here is the Lecaf team. It is Young, the Protoss player, here in yellow at the 7 o'clock position. By the way, this map is Hunters, and whoa, look at that. His partner Shinhwa is the white Zerg at 11 o'clock, and he is right next to NC Yellow, the blue Zerg, at the 12 o'clock position. For those of you who've ever played Hunters, which is everyone, these two positions are incredibly close to one another, of course. And actually, I would say neither player has an advantage, though, because the Protosses are very far away from their bases. If, say, there was a Protoss at the 9 o'clock position, then whoever was in the corner there would be facing a 2v1 very quickly. And here's Reach, by the way, the orange Protoss, my favorite Protoss, at the 5 o'clock position. He's actually building a pylon outside of his natural expansion, leading towards the central area, interesting enough. Not deciding to build it inside of his base as you'd normally expect. And both of these Zerg players are going to spot each other immediately. So I'm going to be expecting 9 pulls from both of them. The series is tied 1-1 between Lecaf and KTF, and I don't know the results of Game 1 and 2 yet. The reason why I'm not doing them is because Game 1 is over an hour long. It was played between Backho and Haran, and while I'm very interested in seeing how Backho will play against a Zerg player in the long game, I'm just not sure if I'm going to have the energy or time to cast it. I do have a day off today, and I am planning on, I don't know, buying a lot of beers and just chilling for July 4th tomorrow and getting some friends over. So I'm not sure if I have enough time anyway to cast Game 1. And Game 2 is the commentary of the week to be casted by Diggity and Moletrap on the Violetak account. And here's Reach actually blocking off his main base a little bit, using those 2 gateways to block off here. That's interesting. I think Zealots can still fit through the middle though, but he certainly created a very narrow choke that might help in his defense. Meanwhile, both of the Zerg players have gone for 9 pulls with gas, so they're going to be playing a very low economy game. Both of them are probably going to stick to 1 hatchery throughout the entire game if they decide to take the Mutalisks. Actually, they might add some hatcheries if they're going all-in speedlings, as I like to call it, 2 hatchery or 3 hatchery speedlings. Anyway, we'll see soon. I believe both of the Protoss players, yes, they're going to be going for 3 gates off the bat, so this is going to be an intense and fast game here. This is going to be the game is going to be decided very soon, and we're going to see how these players' Zergling micros are. I don't know anything about Shinhwa, but here is Shinhwa moving up towards yellow. Both need to establish a good concave in order to snipe off just 1 or 2 more Zerglings. That could determine the entire game. And here comes Reach bringing up his Zealot. He knows what to do, and here is Young chasing, but I think Reach will get there first. Reach first with the most. Of course, that is what you need in StarCraft, to get there first with the most. Meanwhile, Young is a little bit delayed. He's a little slower. This is forcing the Zerg player Shinhwa to put down the Sunken Colony. That could make the difference also. Sunken Colony will set him behind 1 drone and 125 more minerals. And Yellow so far has not been forced to build a sunk, thanks to Reach, of course, the awesomest 2v2 player out there. And I'm very happy he's partnered with Yellow and not Zergbong. Of course, for those who've been watching me, I'm not a big fan of Zergbong. I think Yellow, while he's 28 or something right now, is just so good with his micros still. And I just think overall he's a stronger player, even though he is quite rusty, I think, to say the least. But anyway, so both of the Protoss players not getting gas. They're going to be going for mass Zealots right now, and they're dancing around the middle. I don't know who has more Zealots right now, to be honest. Second hatchery going up for Shinhwa, and Shinhwa is going to be going for 2 hatchery speedlings. He stopped mining gas. I'm not sure what Yellow's deciding to do. He probably will have to match that, though. There's no real option for him to attack the Mutalisks, I feel, because otherwise he just will get overrun by Zerglings before he can get close to there. Yellow with a very nice concave there. Just check that out. That's definitely going to make it very difficult for Shinhwa to attack into him. And so basically what the players are trying to do is block Shinhwa in, and then basically kill off Shinhwa or Young while they have a chance. And here comes Reach, once again, there with the most. first with the most is what counts in 2v2. You try to get a 2v1 temporarily against one of the players, and Young is slow and reinforcing. Now they're going to be able to press in the attack. Creep Colony was cancelled. This is critical. Creep Colony was cancelled by Shinhwa, and Yellow is going to pick off that spawning pool there. Yellow going for the spawning pool snipe, and he's got the spawning pool down for Shinhwa, and looks like Young is going for an attack into NC Yellow's base. Meanwhile, Yellow cleaning out the drones also inside the base. I think he's going to be able to take down that Sun Colony. With that, the entire base will go down. So Yellow needs to survive this counterattack though from Young, and Reach once again there with the Zealots where it was needed. Reach showing that he is an absolutely great 1v1 as well as 2v2 partner. Look at that grid on Reach's face! Oh, look at that grid, and AC Slater right there showing you how it's done. I like to think of him as the AC Slater, and Yellow, the cool, suave Zach Morris in this partnership here. But of course, both are pimps. Oh, and look at Yellow. No, this is Young here getting squeezed in between the Zealots and the Zerglings of Yellow and Reach. And even though he has more Zealots on the ground, here comes Yellow Zerglings. It doesn't matter if he wins this battle by just one Zealot or two Zealots. It's not going to matter. His partner, his base is completely dead. And I am very, very happy to see Reach and Yellow once again reunited. I've casted some pretty poor games when there was Zergbong and Oops and those other guys, or Reach and Zergbong. Those games just don't turn out to be as exciting as this. And just look at the KTF team. They're quite happy here. And GG coming from the Lecaf team. So Reach and Yellow, combined age of over 50, which is ancient in StarCraft, but showing that they're still the old school pimps and coming up on top here in this 2v2. This is a great start off to my holiday here and to my casting today. Just a big grin coming from Oops Reach and from NC Yellow. Definitely don't count them out. They're still in the game, and I'm very excited to see them play so well here. Anyway, guys, be sure to check out the commentary of the week, which is going to be Game 2 of this series. I haven't casted it yet. That is ForGG versus Flash. And Game 1 was Backho versus Haran. Oh, look at the Lecaf team. They don't know what just hit them. They're look at them. They're so young with their long hair, and they're just emo looks. Yeah, they just don't know what hit them, because that's Reach and Yellow there. That is KTF, old school. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this commentary. Next will be the Zerg versus Zerg game between 815 and Jaedong. Should be absolutely intense. Jaedong needs to show that once again he's the king of Zerg versus Zerg, and I'm excited to see how 815, an up-and-coming Zerg player on KTF, will do against him. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.